At some point every evening, they disappear. One moment your yard is alive with activity. Cardinals at the feeder. Chickadees in the maple. A robin pulling the last worm from the lawn. Then, in about 20 minutes, they are gone. The feeders are empty. The branches are still. The yard looks like a different place entirely. Where did they go? Most assume they are just roosting vaguely, but the reality is far more specific and strange. What happens at night is extraordinary. Welcome back to Backyard Bird Mind. Subscribe now. Tonight, your birds will do incredible things. Some drop their body temperature to survive. Some pack into spaces you wouldn't believe. Others are flying hundreds of miles above you. It happens every night, invisible to you. It will change how you see them tomorrow. Tonight, we are going into the dark to see what happens when the light leaves. Stay until the end for the most shocking part. The scale of it is something few truly grasp. Number 1, where your birds actually go. The answer is different for every species. The northern cardinal is the easiest to track. They do not roost far from their daytime home. He moves to dense vegetation just before sunset. He chooses the densest cover for protection. A sleeping bird is a very vulnerable bird. Dense foliage is the closest thing to invisibility. He goes to the same roost night after night. A cardinal might be sleeping there right now. The chickadee's strategy is far more surprising. On cold nights, they use a unique tactic. They enter a state called regulated hypothermia. They lower their temperature by 22 degrees. Their metabolism slows. Their heart rate drops. It's a controlled shutdown to save energy. A chickadee weighs as much as 2 pennies. Without this shutdown, it might not survive. They find cavities or gaps in tree bark. The walls trap the warmth of their tiny body. Number 2, the communal roost for survival. Some species are surprisingly social at night. Bluebirds are territorial during the day, but in winter, they squeeze in together. Up to 15 birds might share one small box. Shared body heat means the difference in survival. Carolina wrens do something very similar. Your nest boxes are vital survival infrastructure. Number 3, how birds navigate the dark. They sleep with one eye literally open. One hemisphere sleeps while the other alerts. Ducks on the edge keep their outer eye open. Vigilance is distributed across the whole flock. The snap of a branch triggers immediate alertness. The owl's call is heard by every bird nearby. A sensory network runs through the night yard. They are paying more attention than you are. Number 4, the birds you never knew were nocturnal. Robins respond heavily to artificial light. They may sing at 100 or 20 inches. The Mourning doves are capable of nocturnal alertness. Their wing whistle alerts others to danger. Number 5. What is flying over your house? Twice a year, the sky fills with millions of birds. The wood thrush left for Central America last fall. Hummingbirds cross the Gulf in one non-stop flight. Weather radar tracks billions of birds at once. This is happening above your house tonight. They navigate by stars and magnetic fields. What looks like absence is actually concealment. The cardinal is in your bush. The chickadee in a hole. They have just moved into the part you can't see. Tell me if you've heard them singing at night. If birds know you, they reorient as you move. A jay will shift position to keep you in view. This is subject tracking, part of their monitoring. Predators are always tracked for survival, but they also track safe individuals for info. If you act strange, the bird wants to know. You are on a mental watch list, a meaningful one. You are a known quantity in their world. In crows, this has been documented with precision. They can track up to 4 specific humans at once, updating predictions about your next move. This requires genuine cognitive sophistication. Number 6. They've told other birds about you. Info is shared even with birds who never met you. This is social learning of human identity. Your identity is transmitted through the flock. Chickadee calls embed info about predator size. Other species eavesdrop on those specific calls. If a chickadee signals calm, every bird receives it. Your reputation is distributed across a network. It is a collective endorsement of your safety. Number 7. They've started bringing you things. Most crows are capable of problem solving. They remember thousands of hidden food sites, but crows leave objects for specific people. Small stones, shiny materials, or bits of bark. Crows left trinkets where she filled the feeder. Not randomly scattered, but carefully placed. This form of gift-giving is still being studied. It is intentional, specific, and reciprocal. If you find an oddly placed object, reconsider. You may have been given a genuine gift. Number 8. Their alarm calls have changed. Alarm calls are sharp and designed to warn. Contact calls mean everything is fine. The ratio of these sounds is a clear indicator. With a stranger, alarm calling goes up fast. High-pitched sounds that signal a threat. In your presence, those urgent notes quiet down. They use soft chips to maintain flock cohesion. Pay attention to what you hear tomorrow morning. Are they moving as if you were part of their world? That sonic landscape is their verdict on you. Number 9. A bird came to you in grief. This moment is the most difficult to explain. We've talked about science and behavior all day. But this moment has nothing to do with a study. It happened when someone you loved was gone. You were in your yard, or at a quiet window, and a bird came, unexpectedly. A cardinal, appearing in a way that felt deliberate. It stayed longer than birds usually stay. It looked at you, and you felt a connection. Something was being shared in that silence. I won't tell you that this is impossible. The belief that birds carry messages is ancient. It crosses regional and generational lines. It is how millions process grief and find comfort, feeling connected to those they can't reach. Science hasn't ruled out these unknown forces. Science simply hasn't finished asking about it. From the hundreds of stories in this community, you weren't wrong to pay attention to that bird. The instinct that told you this was different was real. Whatever you believe, you are not alone in it. The cardinal is a symbol of vitality beyond death. First color to catch the eye on a gray day. The Cherokee in many traditions held it sacred. It's a feeling so common it generated tradition. Next time a bird comes and you go still listen. Don't explain it away. Let it be what it is. Because the bird knows you are there. It sees you, remembers you, and watches you. Before I go, I want to ask you something. I want you to answer in the comments below. This community shares the most moving stories. Has a bird visited you in a way that felt like more? A moment that stopped you? Tell me about it. What bird was it? What was happening in your life? If you found something unexpected, share this. Share it with someone it reminds you of. Sometimes the right words are exactly the thing. Thank you for being here at Backyard Bird Mind. I'll see you in the next one.